If you want some Russian whatever on your computer, then go visit us. We're redirecting, actually, if it worked. I don't know. If you got sfnewtech.com right now, it might go to the live stream. We'll see. Help. Okay, Manuel. You're launching tonight.
Yes.
This is official. Okay, Manuel Esvito. Yeah, Esvito.
Esvito, yeah.
Founder of Townten. And Townten was built in Switzerland, but is actually getting firmly rooted here in the Bay Area. And this is the first time that anybody's really seen it, including myself. Cool. Ready to go?
Yep, ready. Thank you, Miles. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Manuel. I'm CEO of Townten.com. And David, who is our technical genius. Hi. Okay. So we have a question for the crowd already. Is who likes San Francisco? Whoa! Come on, you can do it louder. Everyone loves San Francisco. Yeah, let's go. Okay, now who knows San Francisco? Not as much, not as much. So we are here to help you discover the city. So I think we'll be useful. So we also love San Francisco, but we think that there is a serious problem today. Is that current local search engines are flawed. Because they use an algorithm that is flawed, they use star ratings, and the star ratings are bad. Let us see why. The thing is, when you go out to a restaurant, to a good restaurant, you either give 4 stars or 5 stars. And this is a very annoying binary choice. You don't have really a choice. The only thing you can do is put your restaurants in 2 sets. 4 stars, 5 stars. So actually, when there is a friend coming to you asking for a good restaurant,
hey, I want to know a good restaurant.
I'll give him my 5-star restaurants and I say, hey, sort it out yourself. But that's not being a good friend. Actually, David is a good friend of mine. So the right way to do it is a top 10. It's saying, hey, David, you know, this is my favorite restaurant in San Francisco. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
And if by any chance you don't like it, this is my second favorite, you're gonna love it. So I'm giving the information in a sorted way. And this is what we call a top 10 rating. But there's worse than that. The worse than that is the way in which Yelp and Google produce their search results today. So actually there are a couple of restaurants and a reviewer that gives 5 stars because this is a good restaurant. Or actually then there can be a second reviewer that is also giving 5 stars because it's a good restaurant. And here we go to the point where how do these guys differentiate the one from the other? And actually we realize that they can make the difference because one has 100 reviewers and the other has 99 reviewers. Or maybe because there is a crappy reviewer somewhere that gave 3 stars or 2 stars to these great restaurants. So what we see here is the problem is that neither the mass or the crappy critic should make the difference. This is wrong. Okay, now I want you to meet Kendra. Hi, Kendra.
Hi.
Of course. As you see, of course, she is a local business owner. She's launching a new restaurant. She has worked hard. She's building on quality, great products, great plates. And now she needs to get the crowd into her restaurant. That's her problem. And her problem is that Yelp is not being very useful for her. Why? Because even if she gets the very best critic on Yelp reviewing her restaurant with 5 stars, that doesn't help her stand out of the crowd and have people coming. And here is the difference with our technology in the next slide, which is that we give the opportunity to the good reviewers to sort that restaurant. And actually, if the best reviewer in town is putting Kendra's restaurant on top of his ranking, she will make it much faster to the top of the search results. So actually, this is the way in which Townten helps you guys find the best authentic local restaurants and helps local businesses to exist. And now we go for a technical demo. So this is our website. Well, this is background. This is our website. Okay, here is basically, well, a standard local search. And we will start searching a coffee bar workplace because we work at workplaces, everyone here. And we perform a search, we don't really know. And this is a community search. We have the search results. We see the second bar is the Mercury Cafe. But actually, using this drop-down magic box, we can have a social search. So just using my influencers, so I can follow some people, my favorite critics, and follow their advice. So this is change, this is social search, you already know what it is. And here we see, of course, the result is different if I use community or social. And more importantly, we are coming to the third option, which is my own top 10. These are my personal favorite coffee bars in San Francisco. If you have any other suggestion that is not here, you must let me know. And okay, I have these great bars, and let's say that Kendra's place is this one, was on number 6, and I really like it, I put it on top. So drag and drop it on top of my ranking. And actually, of course, this is what builds the ranking, the search results. So as it is on the top of my ranking, this will help her get to the top of the ranking. Of course, not position 1, because there are more users in the system, but she's actually already doing 3, which is good enough. So this is the way our technology works. Okay, so this is our great product, and we're happy to welcome your questions, as we already did our 5 minutes. Thank you.
Hands up high, please. Who here thinks Yelp sucks?
One. Oh, no, yeah, thank you, guys.
Yeah, validated. All right. So you guys just launched. How does it feel?
Feels great. We just opened the service a few minutes ago, and we are looking for our first 100 innovators to test the application. We actually think Yelp was good. I don't say it sucks, but it's maybe possible to do better than Yelp. So I ask you maybe to have a try and let me know.
Manuel, step into the light so we can see you.
There is a question here.
Even more. Go. Yes.
I will finish dancing. Yes.
How to parse out the insincerity of the reviews that aren't valid based on the integrity of the business, based on it's a restaurant and the parking sucked and the person's ranking that entity by that experience. Like, is there a moderation kind of element to your application that allows for that quality control?
Yeah, well, first for us, the best quality control is that you choose your critics. You choose who are the critics you trust and you follow. And these guys don't cheat. So basically, you have always the best results. That is what we call social search. Yeah, I think that's good.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question.
Hands up high. No, you cannot star rate something. We don't star rate anything. But basically, if you're a good reviewer, you're getting more and more followers, and you become a very important critic in the city. And the more you have followers, the more you have the power on the system, and the more you're helping people. That's a great question. Thank you. Yes, question. Yes, we say top 10 because it's a very buzzword about ranking the best things, but it's not a limit. You can rank your top 20, top 40, top 50. It's just Townten, top 10 places, and yes, it's a marketing thing. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question.
Well, I could say top 23, but yeah, it didn't work. Yes, there was another question here.
Back here.
Oh.
Back here. So, if I'm not mistaken, when you enter, you just enter your 2 favorite restaurants.
Yes.
So how do you get to be a respected critic if you're only rating 2 restaurants? I don't really understand.
Yeah, of course, the more you rate restaurants because you're visiting some new places and such, well, the more your ratings are visible, your reviews are visible on the website, so the more you get followers.
So it's 2 locations per city?
Why 2?
I thought you said you just pick your favorite and your second favorite.
Oh, no. Oh, that was because I didn't want to go up to 23 or 55. Okay. But there's no limit on the number of items you have on your top 10 or your top 10 list. It can be 40, 50.
But you rank them?
Yeah. Yes, it's a ranking, yes.
Okay.
But ranking.com was already taken, so we took top 10.
You guys are always on the other side of the room. You realize that?
How do you differentiate between 72 and 73 and 74?
Well, there is always there is a page rank formula for Google. We have our own formula, and yeah, basically there is an algorithm that calculates and with the floating points thing, and yeah. Of course, the more often you are cited and the more often you are up on the top 10 ranking, the more you're favored for the final search.
Can you build out different groups? I mean, can it just be more than just restaurants? Can
Yes,
it be other...
so that's definitely a version 2 feature that we have thought about. That's a great feature.
Doesn't it favor people who are simply on your app? What about people who are, say, food critics outside?
Yeah.
How would you
Yeah.
give their criticisms
Yeah.
more weight?
I love that question, in fact, because in fact we are inviting outside critics to use our app because we think that our app gives them more power to defend great places. Because today, if they use Yelp, they can rate maybe 20 to 30 restaurants 5 stars, but that doesn't help really the top restaurants in town. If these guys come to our platform and they top rate 1, 2, 3, the small little places, their impact is much higher. So yeah, we're working on that on our marketing side. Well, of course, now we are looking for innovators, feedback from innovators and users, and building our marketing team and going for those foodies. Yeah. Great, thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Manuel.